All right, today I'm here with Michelle Ricks, and what branch of the military did you serve in?
Navy.
Okay, so that explains the anchor face mask.
Yeah.
I love it. I was gonna guess, but you never want to assume, so because you know what that does. What years did you serve?
I served from 94 to 2002.
Oh wow, so not full career, but you got in pretty good for a little bit. What'd you do?
I was an IT. Information technician.
Oh, really? So computers.
Played with all the computers.
Yeah. That'd have been an interesting time to be in because just think about how far we came from. You said 94, right?
94. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, 94. I remember jumping up. My dad. We thought we were big time because my dad had a work computer,
Right.
We got to play on it, and I just, the solitaire and all that stuff, the early versions, and then like the PC gaming stuff that started to happen. And sorry, Dad, installing that stuff on your work computer. But you got to see a really interesting time to just go by like that, like the technology. Because, you were in the military, so in some cases, sometimes you guys were just a little bit ahead of the curve.
A little bit ahead. Sometimes. I don't know, sometimes we were actually a little behind, too. So just,
kind of ebbs and flows.
Yeah.
Was the training, just constant? Like, did you just had to, okay, guess what, guys? We got this new thing. Next month, you got to train another.
Oh, yeah.
We're just constantly.
Yeah. Constantly learning new stuff. I went to school straight out of boot camp. I went to school for 8 weeks, and at that time we were considered data processors.
Still, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I went to school for about 8 weeks, and then when I got to my ship, I actually was on 2 different ships. So my second ship, we actually merged with the radio men.
And it became one thing.
And we became the ITs.
Sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then we were dealing with computers and like all the incoming top secret messages and stuff that the radio men.
And I'm sure that includes like satellites and stuff like that as it went forward.
Yeah.
Interesting. Which ships did you serve on?
My first ship was the USS Emory S. Land.
Okay.
Which was a subtender in Norfolk. And then after I had my oldest daughter, I got stationed on the USNS Sirius, which is a merchant marine supply ship.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Where was that station at?
Norfolk.
The same place. Mm-hmm. So is that where you are pretty much the whole time?
My first 4 years.
Okay.
And then my last 4, I was down in Mayport, Florida.
Yeah.
I worked with the helicopter squadrons. I was actually attached to HSL 48, but the IT department, we actually worked with Com HSL, or Com Winglant. So the actual head of all the squadrons.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were on the East Coast, north and south.
Yes.
What was which did you prefer?
South.
Really? You like
yes.
Florida?
I love Florida.
Man.
Yes. I loved Florida.
Over Virginia?
Oh yes.
Really?
I don't like the cold.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, but golly.
Virginia was beautiful.
Yeah, the seasons that you get there.
Yeah.
Oh. Man,
it was beautiful,
gorgeous.
But I preferred Florida.
Isn't that that state, like Virginia's for lovers? Isn't that the thing? Or is that another state? I don't know. I don't know. I definitely know they don't say that about Florida. Anyway, that's cool. So did you sign up like straight out of high school or what?
I did.
Yeah.
I went to boot camp 2 weeks after I graduated.
Wow. So you knew that's what you were going to do?
Yeah.
Did you have any family members that served or?
Most of my dad's cousins were Navy.
Okay.
My dad was actually a Marine.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
he told you to serve in the Navy probably.
Well, no. He actually tried to, trick me out of even joining at all.
Really?
Oh yeah. He tried to scare me out of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was the first.
You're
child
you're a
to
little
join
girl,
and,
so that's a big deal. I've got a daughter, and I understand.
Yeah, so no.
Do what I say, not what I do.
Right.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, no, I was the first one to join, and I was the first grandchild to join. So yeah, it was kind of a big deal.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And female.
And female.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was '90s, so it wasn't like crazy long time ago, but still,
my father-in-law back then he swore women shouldn't be in the Navy.
Really?
He had been in for 30 years. He was like, "Yep, women shouldn't be in."
Yeah, but he saw some stuff for the time in his time period. So it's relative, I'm assuming he thought. But you seem to did you ever have to deploy anywhere?
I did.
Where'd you deploy to?
When I was on the Sirius, we actually did 3 deployments back to back. So I'm pretty much gone for the entire time I was on the ship.
Wow.
Yeah. We deployed over to the Arabian Gulf every time we went out.
Wow.
So
it's a long boat ride.
Yeah.
From there to there.
Yeah. My oldest daughter, I think I left first time she was about 4.5 months old. And then by the time
God, that'd have been hard.
By the time I got off the ship, she was almost 3.
Oh man,
So,
that'd have
yeah.
been hard.
Yeah.
That'd have been hard.
I missed a lot with her.
Yeah, that's you know, I have, like I said, I have a 3.5-month-old, and it's weird because, like, with the teenager, I went through the same thing with her. But as they get older, it's not that you change, your love changes. It's just like you don't get affected the same way
Right.
you used to. You know, still to this day, even with her, it was anything in a movie that's like bad and involves kids and stuff. I'm like, I can't do this.
Right.
But like now, because I have another newborn, it's like even more intense, you know. And like I was watching a picture. I saw a picture of this. It was taken of this little Syrian girl. She had her hands up and looked like she had that little fat lip, like she's about to cry. And it basically said that she was freezing because she thought the camera was a gun. And I was like, oh my God, that breaks my heart.
Yeah.
I can't deal with this. I can't deal with this. I can't deal with this. So like, you're just so emotional, and I just can't imagine just being ripped
Yeah.
out. Did you have a sat phone or anything to call or do anything?
No.
'Cause God, you wouldn't have been able.
No.
There's not like you can't get on like Facebook Messenger
Right.
and do
No,
video
we didn't
chatting
have
or anything
we didn't
like
have all that. No. I pretty much watched her grow up in videos and pictures.
Oh.
And when we pulled into port, I would get to call home,
Yeah.
or whatever. So it's about really the only time I got to
I
talk
bet
to
she was
anybody,
stoked
see
when
how
you
she
got-
was
I
doing.
bet she was stoked when she got back.
I was. She didn't really know me.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But I mean, they're so go with the flow at that age, like 3, 4. You know, it's just
Yeah.
like that's it.
Yeah, when I came home for the last
really
time,
elastic,
she was
you know?
really happy.
So
But
that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
really cool. So did you stay in computers, IT after you got out, or what?
I didn't. I've actually done all kinds of stuff
So
since
you
I've
didn't stay in computers and IT?
No,
Just-
really, I didn't. I mean, right now, that's pretty much what I do right now. But I work at the DMV now,
Okay.
so I'm on the computer all day long.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But yeah, no, I've done all kinds of work since I got out.
Oh man, now I got an
Yeah.
insider at the DMV. Oh, I'm never gonna have to wait in line again. This is the best day ever. Michelle, thank you so much for coming to lunch with me today, and
Well, thank you for
obviously
having
thank you
me.
for your service. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you.